right behind me, behind this door, is quite the transformation. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and behind this door is the bedroom that my 5-year-old and my 8-year-old share. So it's been a bit challenging since we lived here to get this room copacetic to work for a boy and a girl to share a room. But in the beginning, I assumed it would be a lot more temporary, so we weren't really particular about how we set it up. We just made sure the flow was good and they were happy, and we just kind of went about our day. But as the time has gone on, we've realized that rooms are not going to be emptying out as quick as possible, so we won't be separating them, at least for just a little while longer. So we wanted to make the room a little bit more functional. You guys had suggested bunk beds for a very long time, and it really just wasn't on my radar, because again, we were planning on separating them. I've spent a ton of money on their beds already, but at this point right now, it just made sense to make the room as functional as possible. So the kids got a new bed and we set the room up. We added some little special touches to them. I have one thing that has not come yet. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, you will see in the next few weeks when it arrives. But I did order their names. It says Mason and then Maya, and they're etched in wood. I ordered that from Simply Etched, which is Brittany Morrow. That's her channel. This is her side company that she established, and they're doing such a great, phenomenal job. The work that she has been putting into this and what has been coming out of it is mind-blowing. So I am truly impressed with her, and I've been ordering a ton of stuff from her, and I did order Mason and Maya's name to put on their wall in their little sections of their room. Otherwise, I think we did pretty good between my husband, Paul, and myself putting this room together, and we're gonna kind of give the kids a final reveal. So I'm gonna roll back the footage of us getting to this point, and then we're gonna open the door and see how we did. So our little room makeover is not the only surprise that the kids are getting today. Well, Mason, for that matter. Mason is also getting surprised today with a new motorized scooter from Smoosat. So let me start off first by thanking Smoosat for sponsoring today's video. When they reached out and asked me if they can send me one of these scooters, I said absolutely. Maya has a scooter, but Mason does not. He just turned 8 in December, and this is right up his alley. Now, these are scooters that are comparable to Razors or Segways, but they are half the cost. So at the end of the video, when I reveal this to Mason, I'm going to give you a full tutorial, and I'm going to show you all of the modes, because there's 3 modes. It goes either 5, 8, or 10 miles per hour, and it just changes so swiftly. There's 5 color modes, and there's just so many advantages to the scooter. We were extremely impressed. I must say, this was my first experience with one of these motorized type scooters, and we were kind of blown away, and I'm excited to share with you guys where we really kind of break down all the details. So for right now, it is charging, and we'll get to that in just a second, so hold tight. First, you're gonna get a little behind the scenes pic of how the kids' room was broken down. Daryl took their bed apart, and then he brought the bunk bed upstairs where him and Paul assembled that. That was pretty much it for day 1, and then I'll share with you as we go along how day 2 unfolded.
Perfect girl, she's from another world. She puts a smile on my face and takes me to outer space. She takes me higher, now I'm losing ground. Starlight shines over you tonight, oh tonight. 'Cause in the city
All right, you guys, so here we are at day 2. We didn't get too much accomplished yesterday, not like I wanted to, but the guys did get the bed put together, and we did a good chunk of like emptying the room and just kind of laying pieces out, kind of to decide where we want them to go. We're still kind of going back and forth because we have this white cubicle here, which is going to end up being Maya's space. So I have this little rainbow decor piece up here that we're going to put up here on the wall, and I'm going to go on to LifeWit and order some bins for her so I can put those in there, and that'll give them tons of storage. Paul just took out of the box the little pod swing that Mason got for Christmas. We still haven't done anything with that, so he just went up into the attic to check to see how the rafters are going so we know exactly how to mount it, because I'm thinking right hanging in front of this window so it gives them the option to look out the window if they're reading. And then now we're standing here going back and forth about this section because one of these is going to go into Jacob's room, so there's not going to be 2 of them here. Jake needs a stand underneath his TV, and I feel like this will be a good solution, especially now since we have this white one. So one of these is going to go into Jake's room, and I think maybe we'll put this one into Jacob's room and take the bed and try sliding it all the way into this corner. They only want use of one ladder anyways, and the bed has a ladder on both sides. So I'm thinking if we push this all the way over, it'll give them a ton of space in here for us to put one of these little storage things, the bookshelf, and Mason's little decorations and stuff like that will be in that little corner. They'll have the bed over here, and then I'm going to put the laundry bin in their closet, and I think I'm going to slide the dresser down a little bit more because in here was the toy chest, but I just had Paul pull it out for me. It fit perfectly right in this space, but we just don't use it anymore, and so I figured I can use this for storage in other ways. I still have a bunch of these bins from LifeWit too. They're like under the bed storage kind of bins, and they have a bunch of stuff up there. So some's going to go up into the attic, and then some of the space we're going to utilize for like larger toys and things, and their laundry bin, just so that it kind of simplifies a little bit, because you can see how easily cluttered this room gets with mess. Paul was actually so surprised I was going to turn the camera on and share with you guys how messy everything is, because this is all the stuff that we have pulled out of here. This, all of these bins and everything, that's laundry that Jacob is folding, but all of this stuff is stuff that we've already pulled out of here. And so we definitely have our work cut out for us. I didn't even make the beds with all of their good sheet sets and matching sheet sets and stuff because I was waiting to kind of finish up. So I think while he is hanging things, he needs to work on, you know, getting that mounted properly into the wall. He has some pictures to hang on the wall and stuff. So I think while he's doing that, I'm going to work on cleaning all of the surfaces and organizing all of the bins. I want to go through this and clean it up and get it on Facebook Market and that kind of stuff. So we still have a little bit of work cut out for us, and I only have about 2 hours before I have to switch gears before the kids come home. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. It's time to get to work for phase 2.
Takes me higher, now I'm losing ground. Starlight shines over you tonight, oh tonight. 'Cause in the city night, she makes me see that I see the light. 'Cause in the city night, she makes me see that I see the light.
Don't need someone to say liking how you pause when you talk. I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car. Let me see who you are.
All right, you guys, here's like a temporary overview. I guess we still have a few more things that I want to work on, but I have to kind of stop here. I even went a little bit later than I wanted to. The kids are home. They've kind of already peeked in here, although I really didn't want them to. I kind of wanted to do a big surprise for them, but I ran out of time, and Mason has karate, and I still wanted to be able to have time to show him the scooter. So I kind of want to be able to give you guys a quick little overview of what I've done so far, just because I know once the kids start coming in here, they're going to mess everything up. So I was able to simplify Maya's dresser, which is nice because it's always super cluttered over there, and we just changed that up just a tiny bit. We just added that little butterfly, and then Paul's gonna come in and spackle the hole that's up there. So that is all done. I was able to make the kids' bed, which is super nice. I was able to get a view at least of what it looks like, because the purple bed was supposed to complement to that Minecraft bed set, which it really did nicely. So I want to kind of get a view of that. I might get some throw pillows that are Minecraft colors, but otherwise I think it looks good in the corner. Paul still has to, there's like a little hole up there that he needs to spackle. Otherwise, that looks good. I'm not so crazy about this corner, but I need to give Mason enough space to get up and down the ladder. And I can't move this corner too much, because if you can see the box right there, that goes to our outdoor camera security system. So that needs to stay there. So unfortunately, this is kind of really how it is, but this is Mason's little section right here. It's kind of how it was before, just really relatively stayed there. And we shifted the bookcase over. I went through all the books finally, which I've been dying to do. And then now Paul had a bunch of meetings today, so it's been a little stressful for him. He hasn't been able to get up here, but he's going to come up here and mount this. We got to hit a stud, especially since this is, a hanging chair. So I want to make sure that it's in something good and sturdy so that there's no issues with the kids falling or pulling down any ceiling. And I think it'll be nice hung in front of this window. And I just put Maya's little pillow there in case she wants a place to read. I have to order some more bins. These are just a few loose ones. Like I took one from there. There's a few extra from Jacob. We have bins that are in there, but like I said, I need to order some from Lifeway. I just want to be able to put a few of Maya's things away. I got some poppets that are downstairs I want to put there for her, and she's going to put all of her like game accessories there, like her Switch and all of that. And then she already started like some of her mini brand stuff is in here, and she has some loose toys in here, but the guys haven't even gotten all their tools out of here yet, because like I said, we're still working on that. I have a few things I want to do in here. I just moved the closet door and realized there's a bunch of stuff on Mason's dresser that I want to go through, and I want to grab another one of those bags from Lifeway and go through all those Christmas toys that were in that basket that was over here. So still a little bit to do, but I think we made a ton of progress. Daryl hung their little stuffy holder for me behind the door, so I put all their stuffies in there, and Daryl hung that stuff up there for me. Daryl also put the little holder here. You plug the iPad in, and then it's going to sit on the stand, so it's a little spot for them to, charge at night. So I thought that was pretty awesome, but otherwise we still have a little bit to do. I'm thinking now that there's this big open space, maybe getting them a throw rug for in here that pulls in some of those purples and greens. I thought that would be really nice, but the next time you guys see this room, it'll be the final reveal. All right, you guys, well, you have seen a little bit of it, but here is the final reveal. Dun, 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 dun. The lighting is really weird. The blinds are open and the sun is shining, but it doesn't look overwhelmingly bright in here. And I hate turning on the light because it's very yellow, but I will, just to give extra bright purposes, to be able to give an overview. But I really think the room came out so good. This is the Minecraft rug that I just picked up from Amazon, and as big as it is, it still almost looks minuscule in this room with the amount of space that the kids have now with their bunk beds pushed off to the side. So I really am just in love with this concept. I know that it took me a while to get here. I really just didn't want to, but being that the bed was inexpensive and we were able to get it off Facebook Market, and just the twin bed was fairly inexpensive, it wasn't as much as I thought it was going to be to give the kids this kind of space. And Maya's really been enjoying sleeping on the bottom bunk, and Mason's been perfectly fine sleeping on the top bunk. Those name things that I ordered from Brittany are gonna go there, so Mason's is gonna go right there, and that'll kind of fit with all of his stuff here. And then we're gonna put Maya's name right here, which will kind of fit with all of her stuff that is here. So I absolutely love that. We did get this hung, which is what took so long. It's been a couple of days since you guys have seen the last clip, which is why the kids really aren't getting an overwhelmingly huge grand reveal, because they have already seen this room. The finishing touches are the rug they haven't seen. They haven't seen this just yet, and I added extra bins and I cleaned out their closet and stuff. So those are the little details that they have not seen, but it was really, this was a project. So this thing, obviously, we said really needed to be in a heavy stud, and it took quite some time because, of course, even as planned as you can be, we don't have a stud finder, and this area right here is the only place in our house where the studs are going in the opposite direction. So we put quite a few holes, as you can see, in the ceiling all over, trying to find a stud that we were unable to find because they were going in the opposite direction. And once we were able to find it, there was no way to make this face forward because they were going the other way. So it would have either faced to the right or to the left, which I didn't want. So instead, the guys went and bought a 2x4. They went up into the attic and they made a cross beam in the attic, and then they drilled and hung the chain, goes all the way through onto the other side to kind of hold this thing tight in there so it doesn't go anywhere. So it took a while, but I wanted it to be safe so that I know my kids will enjoy sitting in here. So I think it's pretty cool. It's got like a little cozy seat in there, and then they just kind of sit in this little nook and they can do their iPad or read. I really wanted it to be a reading nook. That's why I kind of moved the bookshelf over there, but I think it came out super cute. And then, like I said, I added a few more bins to here, some that I got from the Dollar Tree, and then some we had left over from these things. I do have some from LifeWit, but they are up here, which I do love them so much better, especially the gray and the white. I think that they would go really well, and I have 3 of them, so I could put those down the center and have this whole thing be cubes, but I like the idea of having some open so that they can put their own little characters and things there. Maya has some poppets. I put all of her Switch stuff right there and all of that. All of these bins are filled with all of their toys, and I left that there for her to be able to put whatever she wants there so she could put a little bit of flair on her room. Like I said, I cleaned out the whole closet, so I got that all set up, cleaned this side, got this side all cleaned up and ready to go. They have their DVD player here, which is connected to the TV for whenever they choose to watch it, but honestly that TV is never on because the kids really only come in this room to sleep. So that's why sometimes it's hard to put the whole effort in here when I know they're only coming in to sleep. But I have their laundry bin down in here now, which we can open this door. I'm just standing in here, and I have one of those LifeWit under the bed bags full of those blankets and everything in there. And then that is it, you guys. I am really happy with how this came out. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call the kids up. I also have Mason's new helmet hanging here because when they come up to see their room, I'm gonna hand him the helmet, and I'm sure he's not gonna know, you know, why he's getting it. Maybe he'll just be excited to get the helmet, but I'm hoping that I can kind of get him to ask some questions so that I can let him know that he has that brand new scooter, because I want to take him out. Maya has dance, so when Maya goes to dance, I can let Mason have some time outside with his computer. The other thing I did do that you guys didn't see is I put a little fan underneath for Maya, clipped underneath the bed so that she has it, you know, facing her, which will be better. And then I was able to get rid of that box fan. It's actually sitting right there. I was able to get rid of that, which kind of simplified their room even more. But all right, let me call the kids up here and tell them to come see all of their final touches. In your room. I know you guys kind of already saw it, but I got it all cleaned up. I put your rug in. Tell me, I want to know, what do you think about your little hangy thing here?
Yeah.
Do you like this?
Dude, very cool. Now I can fit in the wrong place.
Yeah, it won't.
Can we spin it around?
No, it's not like a swing like that. It's really just meant for you to do that. Kind of hang out with your iPad or sitting there and put your feet up and that kind of thing. Look, Maya, I added all new bins to your thing. Yeah. Mommy put all new bins in here for you. I cleaned out your whole closet for you guys and organized all of that. I want to know, what do you guys think of your room? This is a lot different than it was before, so what do you think about it?
10 out of 10. I'd say 11
Well, what?
out of 10.
11 out of 10?
Yeah.
And you said 10 out of 10? The best part of this room reveal is this. This is your fancy new helmet. But wait, there's more. Not only is it a helmet, it's a helmet that blinks.
How are you doing that? How did you do that?
See the little button in the back?
No, see.
Yeah, push it. That's off. That's just solid lights. And that's blinking lights. Yeah.
But still, I don't need it.
You do need it.
That sound like something.
It sounds like something suspicious?
Yeah. For a second, I thought this thing wouldn't fit.
No, it'll fit. I just have to make it tighter. Has to fit on your head better. But it's not for your bike.
I'm going in the garage.
No. Nope. Nope, you cannot. You have a surprise, but you have to wait. You let your sister go off to dance, and then I'll take you outside and show you what it is. Okay?
You can't do me like that.
Oh, I can totally do you like that. Nope, you can just hang out in your cool snazzy helmet until it's time for me to show you.
What? That's the one, and also thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, buddy. I can't really trick you too much anymore. You're catching on. When Mom's got the camera out, you know something suspicious is going on.
I can smell it.
Yeah, you could smell it?
Is it another bike?
It's not another bike, no. You just got a bike for Christmas. You don't need a new bike. No.
Scooter?
Your sister has a scooter. Why do you need one?
Because it's fair.
It's fair?
Yeah.
I don't know how fair it is. I don't think you need a scooter. Why, you want one? Why, you want a scooter?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell him already.
Tell him already.
Yeah, tell him you got it. Maya, you already know about this?
Maya knows. Yeah, she saw it in the garage. Sneaky sneakerson.
You gotta be serious with me. And you did not tell me. You followed the waxing for once. Good girl.
Yes, she followed directions and she didn't tell you. So you have a brand new motorized scooter in the garage.
Motorized?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means like it's a power scooter. Yeah, no. You gotta wait. Let your sister go to dance and then we'll go see, okay? So here is the screen that is on the top of the scooter that allows you to see the mode of speed that you're in, as well as a small speedometer. So the 2 buttons on the bottom control the mode and the lights, and it goes from E to N to S, changing it from eco to neutral to sport, which is 5, 8, or 10 miles per hour. But that little speedometer works amazing because it has a safety feature. Those E, N, or S will not kick on until it gets up to 2 miles per hour. This way it can't go while you're just standing there. It has that awesome brake right over these heavy duty sturdy rubber wheels, as well as a really comfy hand grip. Mason said he absolutely loves how cushiony the hand grips are. It doesn't bother him or hurt his hands to ride around. It has a clip here at the bottom that allows it to fold down for easy storage. And then here's your little throttle. Like, look how easy it is to move this. It's that simple, you guys. And then, like I said, there's that other little button up there that changes all of the lights on there. There's the 5 different light modes, and then there's also a small lever that's located at the bottom that allows you to adjust the handle anywhere from 32.5 inches to 37.5 inches. So it's super convenient for everybody. Mason just had an absolute blast on this thing, and they're going to give you guys a discount code. It's located right on Amazon, and there's even a coupon on Amazon. So between the coupon on Amazon and the discount code, you guys can get this for a super amazing deal. So make sure to go and check out this scooter. All the information will be in the description box below.
Hello?
Hey, bud. Hi. All right, so they want to know, tell me, what do you think about your new scooter?
And I like how it's lights up. And also, I'm practicing. It can go very fast and it's very cool.
It can go
very. It might take a lot of practice to go like this and wait.
It's gonna take practice. Was it fun to ride?
Yeah, and I like how they have different colors.
You like how the lights have different colors? Green,
Rainbow.
purple,
Rainbow.
red,
And
rainbow.
I saw something.
Yeah, that one's cool. And then there's the next one. That's the one I like the best. Yeah. That one's awesome. And then you got your light up helmet.
Yep.
You're really rocking it. You love it, bud?
Yeah.
Awesome. High five. Alright, you guys, well, you heard it straight from Mason's mouth. He loves the light up feature. He thinks it's really cool, and to be honest, I think it is really cool. It is super easy to use, which makes that even better, and it's held a charge. We only charged it for a little while, and he's been out for a couple of hours right now, still riding on this thing on 1 charge, which I think is my favorite part of it, because a lot of the stuff that my kids have like that, it charges for a little while and then they go out and use it, and then within 20 to 30 minutes they're back inside. So the fact that he's been using that for a couple of hours, I'm definitely super impressed. So if you guys are interested in one of those scooters, I will make sure to leave all of the information in the description box. Otherwise, you guys, thank you so much for coming along with us on our room makeover. I think the kids are really going to enjoy the extra space that they have in their room, and I think it's going to be a lot easier for us to keep it organized and clean. I don't know, ask me that in a week when it's the kids have actually had a chance to dirty it up. But for now, it looks clean and organized, and I'm really happy with it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new. Thank you to Smoosat again for sponsoring today's video, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.